With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
In this question, we have to read the given statements and identify the correct statements out of these. So first of all, in the first statement they are saying, increase in melanized moth after industrialization in Great Britain is proof for natural selection. So this is a correct statement. The melanization of moths is an evidence for the natural selection mechanism for organic evolution, which was given to us by the naturalist Charles Darwin. Darwin believed that evolution occurs because the useful or the beneficial variations in a population are given preference in nature, and over the generations, because certain organisms are selected by nature, their frequency increases and they are able to leave behind more progeny. This is what happened in the case of the moths. There were two types of moths in England. One were the light colored or the white winged moths, and the other variety was the dark winged or the melanized moths. So before industrialization, the white colored or light winged moths were more in number and the melanized moths were less. But what happened after the Industrial Revolution? The factories released a lot of smoke, and the tree trunks in the forests became covered by the smoke or the black carbon particles or the soot. So now what happened? The melanic moth or the dark winged moths had an advantage over the white moths because they could not be easily seen when they were sitting on the soot covered tree trunks, and the predators could not spot them. However, the white colored or the light winged moths could be easily spotted, so they were attacked by predators and their population decreased. So because the darker color was a useful variation, after industrialization, the number of melanized moths or their frequency in the population increased. So this is an evidence or a proof for natural selection. Next they are saying, when more individuals of a population acquire mean character value, it is called disruption. Now the useful variations or the variations which enhance fitness are going to increase in frequency because of natural selection. But the definition of fitness does not always remain the same. It is different for different populations. And therefore sometimes we see that in a population, more individuals acquire the mean character value, but this is known as a stabilizing selection or stabilization. However, here they have given the term disruption, which means that the value other than the mean value, both of the extreme values are greater in frequency. So this statement here is false because they are describing the stabilization, but they have given the term disruption. Next they are saying changes in allelic frequency in a population will lead to Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. Now according to the Hardy-Weinberg principle, the equilibrium is maintained in a population when the allele frequencies remain stable. So if the different traits in a population are under the control of specific genes, these genes can have different alternative forms, and these alternative forms are called alleles. So suppose a gene has two different alleles P and Q, then in order for the Hardy-Weinberg principle to operate in this population, or for the maintenance of Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, we need that the frequency of these alleles should remain stable from generation to generation and they should not fluctuate much. But what are they saying over here? This statement is incorrect because they are saying changes in allelic frequency will lead to Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. On the contrary, such changes are going to disturb or disrupt the equilibrium. So this statement is false. Next they are saying genetic drift changes the existing gene or allelic frequency in future generations. Yes, genetic drift means that because of a chance event in nature, some kind of natural disaster or some kind of disease, suddenly some individuals are wiped out, and because of this the composition of the population changes and the allele frequencies also change. So such an event is going to disturb the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium because the gene frequencies are changing due to genetic drift. So over here, out of the four statements, two are correct. Increase in the number of melanized moths after industrialization is a proof of natural selection. The melanized moths or the dark-winged moths increased in number because they had the advantage when the tree trunks became covered in soot, so they could blend in the surroundings and predators could not easily spot them. And similarly, the statement about genetic drift is also correct. It changes the existing allelic frequency in the future generations, and that is why it also disrupts or disturbs the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium in a population. So the correct statements are 1 and 4, and our answer is going to be option C.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.